Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Mike Trout, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Frankie Montas gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So now into the box is Peter Doby. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Luis Toribio, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Here comes the 1-2.
That's in, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch. Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 1-0. Trout stands at second with 2 gone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think it's...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Two and 2. Here it is.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Great support from his infield though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Tristan McKenzie is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year. We'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Manuel Margot is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D-Row, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And it's fouled away. 249 the average coming in. 21 homers and 66 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. A little bouncer. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers, and he's driven in 45. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled off. The set and the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese Mcguire.
The catcher, number 7.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The third baseman, Cody Hosey.
Next, it'll be Cody Hosey. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 8.
So the next to bat will be Matt Thaiss. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels are gone and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. That's inside.
Pulled toward right center field. Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that ball.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting 8. The catcher, Shawn.
Into the box, Shawn Murphy. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
So a full count now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The average entering play at 301. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Blackman over at second. Murphy on at first with 2 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A's strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez, is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on its way. In the air to right center. Blackman is under it. 1 out. Next to dig in, Peter Doby. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The designated hitter.
Next to stand in is Luis Toribio. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now here is Ramon Laureano. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Popped him up. Theis is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in next, Matt Olson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Number 22 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Peterson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Skied into straightaway right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Now it'll be Brendan Lau. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Popped up. Theis shading to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. It's now 2-0 Oakland. At the plate now is Mike Trout, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 1. Next up is Joey Gallo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First pitch of the AB now. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a line drive to left. And And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it. But keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
In at the plate is Shawn Murphy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Next, it'll be Scott Kingery. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Kingery.
First pitch on the way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and that's the second out. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Manuel Margot. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. Has a look, now the pitch. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Throw over to the bag. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Margot is off of first with 2 away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 4. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 7.
First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackman's after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
Striding in is Cody Hosey. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate now, Matt Theis. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. A double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 50.
And now for the Angels, Yolmer Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Down the first baseline. He's got it. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Still down 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chris Davinsky is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Now here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. A's are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So now here is Peter Doby, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Peterson. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
That's to the end. But that's a good hit.
Standing in now, Luis Toribio. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in once again is Mike Trout. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a swing and a little soft liner here. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Next up for the A's, Shawn Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they lead it 3-0. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here now the 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The bat, number 10.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Reese Mcguire. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rodgers is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
In now, Cody Hosey, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Adam Kolarek takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To the plate now, Matt Thaiss. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Laureano has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now to bat, Yolmer Sanchez, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 3 and the Angels 1. Graham Adams gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in now Ramon Laureano. Now a throw over and the runner back safely. First delivery to him. And he lays off there 1-0. Kingery, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Here comes the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Chapman.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. He's set and the pitch. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Hit out towards second. Sanchez is there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The A's strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Peter Doby. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2.
You got a full count.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. J.B. Wendelken gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Toribio. He grounded out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. Chapman has it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next to hit is Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now is Matt Olson. He bounced out last time up.
Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now, Peterson. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
2-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A's are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Chad Green comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next, here is Brendan Rodgers. He's set. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Reese Mcguire, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Angels down to their last strike. And he struck him out, and that'll do it for the Angels here this evening.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Oakland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Frankie Montas hangs win number 11 on his line. Chad Green strikes out the side to record the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.